Yo, what's up, family? Everybody, we in the building. Getting ready to talk about these charges. What's up, Trey? My boy Trey got the eyeballs. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We also got the film. Joe Tricina, coming straight out of Italy. What's up, my man? Love you. Texas born, Texas raised. Coach. So with it, Coach, I think you're gonna like this show. Yeah, we got a lot. And we gonna get right into it too. We ain't gonna even tease you at all. Y'all make sure y'all share. Get them shares up. Let the people know we here. All right, it's your boy. I hate saying that because everybody say that. It's your boy. It's Boss Cowboy. Good evening. Getting ready to watch the division games. So, and we go definitely talk about what you just said. First, I want to say what's up to everybody. I love these emojis when they come in. They both say, let's go. What's up, man? And then Joe said, hope we run the damn ball this Sunday. Me too. It's a war on that. I need y'all help because the fan base, we divided big time. And we need to come together on this because I fear we go keep doing stupid stuff. Or, I don't need to say that. That's kind of me. I think we go do stuff that's not in our best interest. I'm going to say it like that. So Tariq said, what up, Boss Cowboy? What's up, man? And then Mr. Wilson say, what up, boss? Might have to play some Jabril Cox to help cover since D-Law out. Maybe let Parson play some DE and put Neal and Van Der Esch. Yeah, man. Absolutely. We getting ready to talk about all that. All right. So the main thing, obviously, we're here to discuss is the threats to the Dallas Cowboys. So I want to definitely go through that because there are some threats, right? There's some big threats, right? And I want to really break this down because the wrong thing to do is to come into this game complacent. Because believe me, the Chargers, they are up for this game. You know how we was up for Tampa? They up for this game. Everybody get up for the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. Everybody gets up when it comes down to playing us, and rightfully so. If I was playing in the NFL and I wasn't playing for Dallas, I would circle Dallas too. So we go get right into the film because there's some threats, right? And I want to kind of get into it. Because when you break them down, and I'm still breaking them down, I'm not saying I'm done, you can really look over and see that they got real ballers, right? So Chris Harris, baller, who visited the show before, cool dude. Allen, baller, pure baller, and dog. Kenneth Murray, dog, baller, tough. Then you got Mike, who was a top 10 pick at receiver coming out of Clemson. And I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, Mike being very disrespectful. And see, when you come out and you say Tampa Bay receivers look like they was having some fun out there, and you say that publicly, you have no respect for our secondary. Because it's one of those things that, honestly, why would he? He saw us get cooked. But see, it's another thing when they come out and say it. That's the thing. When they come out, that's the disrespect. When they come out. When they publicly like, bro, like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was super disrespectful because he knew he was that good. Like, he could tell you, I'm going to knock you out of 6 rounds and look you dead in your eye. But do it. See, when people that confident, they think you weak. Can I just be honest? They think you weak. When people that confident, he basically low-key saying, you ain't about nothing. Then somebody else you can't sleep on. Nasar Adderley. At all. Now, he's somebody that I want to match our receivers up against because I think we can get him. But he'll come up and he'll lay that wood on you. For sure. Then you got, obviously, Derwin James. A straight dog. So they got some ballers over there, man. And if y'all not on that Twitter yet, y'all need to get on that Twitter. Because me and Derwin, we went back and forth today. Because I was on there making a case on running the ball. And I was showing the film on Bosa's last game. And the film don't lie. He turned up on the pass rush. No doubt. He could literally wreck this team. But watching him against the run, even though historically he's a killer run stopper, he didn't show it last week. He didn't. And as the game went on, he got worse and worse. I was talking about that on Twitter. Derwin responded. I said, I'm saying run right at Bosa. I was talking to Jeff Kavanaugh and somebody else. And he jumped in there. Try it. So you know me. I said, I ain't the coach. But if I was, I would. Bosa let y'all down versus the run late. You played good, though, LOL. Now get off my Twitter, fam. That's exactly what I told him. And Derwin shared it. So you got to understand what that means on Twitter. When you share what he was doing, he was telling all his followers, get him. So all his bopper Chargers fan are right now on my Twitter blowing it up. I can't go in there for about a couple of hours. Because that was a charge up. What he did was basically telling everybody, get him. Y'all see what he's saying? Get him. So I don't care about that. And let me tell you, I get him because he's a Florida boy. He looking for any reason to be turned up. I'm telling y'all, they want this game bad. He looking for any reason to be turned up. Even to go back and forth with a local podcaster named Boss Cowboy. And somebody said this. You gave the Chargers locker room material. Sure I did. All I did was gave them the truth that Bosa was being very lazy against the run. Now, if you get turned up because I said that, I doubt it. Because he not even talking. It's Derwin talking. I might open up them phone lines. Let me get through with the material first. So the first thing The first thing, um, I'm gonna do is talk about the big um, risk that we have going into this Chargers game. The first one, no, I didn't. Hey, let me see if I can block this dude, bro. You ain't finna come on my show calling me no dumbass. Say, man, as soon as I get out the show, I'm gonna block your funk ass. Don't you ever get on my show talking that crazy ass stuff. You gonna respect me on my show, little man. Promise you that. Yeah, you can. Anyway, sometimes you gotta check these little dudes. But anyway, now I never heard what Tyree said. Let me know. Because they woofing. But rightfully so. Remember how they bombed us when they came to Dallas? They bombed us. So coming back and we going to their house, they feel like they getting ready to do it again. So I'm going to tell you right now, from me studying these guys, and I'm going to go through the film, it's two people that could literally turn this game upside down. The first one, Herbert, and we go through his film. The boy is good. Matter of fact, I had him as my #1 quarterback in the Boss Cowboy Guide, my first book that I wrote right up into the national championship. And when Burrow did what he did in that national championship, I switched it that day. But for the most part, I had him over Tua. I had him over Burrow. I had him over all of those guys. Because when I scouted him, I was impressed with his ball placement, especially knowing that his fastest receiver ran a 4.7. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, and his ball placement with non-athletic receivers, I said, yeah, when you get some talent around him, he go explode. And sure enough, he did. The second guy that we go discuss and go through the film that can literally blow the game up is Bosa. And we have to be very, very, very smart on how we go about attacking the Chargers. So let's kind of go through the film. And the first thing we go do is look at Herbert's routine throws. All right. So these are throws that are manageable, right? And you're not going to see one bad throw. Anything under 10 yards, he money. He easy money without an effort. Ball in perfect positions. And we go just let it roll and just watch where the ball ends up every time. Just perfect. Bow. No velocity. Like a bullet. Straight to him. Just easy without effort. That one was off his back foot. Now, these are the routine throws, okay? And just he putting it, he getting it to him quick. He getting it to him accurately. He getting it to him in stride every time. And so these are the routine throws, okay? I'm going to show you his bad throws. Then I'm going to show you his wild throws. That one was off his back foot, on the money, in stride, perfectly. Another one, under pressure, perfectly in stride. Now, these are the routine throws. These are not the big throws. These are the routines. That's just a drop. Hit them perfectly in the hands. And see, some people saying, boss, these throws don't look hard. Go watch other quarterbacks with these routine throws. You'll see a lot of people miss these. And these are the routines. Slant, right on the money, perfectly in stride. Another routine throw to Guyton. who used to be with the Dallas Cowboys as an undrafted free agent. So I made the point on his routine throws. He get the ball out quick, he get it out accurate, and he get it out 100% of the time on routine throws, deadly on the money. Now let's look at his bad throws. All right. The thing about his bad throws, hold on, no, this is not his bad throws, that's the routine throws. These are his great throws. Okay, now watch this. Look at that. No separation. Threw it perfectly to where only receiver can get it with literally no separation. Just breaking them down, looking at all his throws, the routine. And we go get into why that's important. Look at that. A rope on the sideline perfectly right over somebody's head. Check this one out. Look at that. You see that? Come on, y'all. Look at this throw. No separation. Boom. Bro. Listen. I don't like him, obviously, because we're getting ready to go against him. But, man, now look at that throw. Look at this. Now, this is a little Guyton. 30 yards downfield. No separation. High point and back shoulder. Look at that throw. No separation. To the point, he got a flag. It's literally no separation. None. Man, come on. So, and these are the great throws. No separation again. Fitted in there. So I'm showing y'all this guy can throw that ball, bro. This is a franchise quarterback. If you don't know one, no one look like. I'm just letting it play. These are the great throws. Back shoulder on the money. No separation. So when you look at him, I'm gonna show you. Somebody asked me. Craig said, "So do we have a chance?" Yes. And we go talk about how to stop him. Okay. All right. We go talk about. But I just want to show you his throws. Right. Let's go through his bad throws because he wasn't perfect. I showed you his moderate throws, and you can see he was on the money with those 100%. His elite throws was crazy good. He only had about 4 to 5 bad throws, okay, which all quarterbacks do. So let's show you those. All right, so these are some of his bad throws from the game last week. And I said this bad. That one was actually good. That was off his back foot and a completion. My bad. I remembered that play. So here's another one. I mean, I called it a bad throw, but come on. Was it? That's just good D. Look. Yeah, and see, basically you can see I'm reaching to find bad throws. That's a bad throw only because it was behind him. It was catchable, but behind him. Basically, I'm reaching to find bad throws. That's also a good throw. It's just good D. Maybe he shouldn't have tried to fit it in there. That's it. That's also just great D. So even when I try to find bad throws, they not really bad. That was a good throw, just a little bit behind them. Just a little bit. Basically, this is his worst throw right here. That's it. Boop. That's his worst throw of the whole game. That one throw. He basically, I'm telling y'all, He basically had maybe 2 bad throws the whole game. So when I'm telling you I break these guys down, I do. So I looked at his intermediate throws, I looked at his great throws, and I tried to find bad throws. Herbert good. And if we go back and watch those again, what was the key thing that I kept saying? On most of those guys, it wasn't any separation. He was fitting that ball in there. It was really no separation, but he was throwing that ball in there where only they could catch it. So other than Allen, I would really say he don't really have amazing receivers, just like Oregon. But Herbert is nice. So to answer that question, I was asked, do we have a chance? Yes, we do. But it depends on us. It depends on us. This is what I mean by that. This is what I mean by that. I say if there is one game to practice the sermon of big corners for Dallas, is versus the Chargers. I misspelled Kennedy. Kennedy and Wright should get a lot of left corner reps. If not, matchup defense was just talking. Think about what I'm saying. If there's any game to come out and say we are going to play our big corners, the way you go stop Herbert, right? Because everybody thinking about Tank out. Everybody thinking about Randy out. So what we saying is we getting ready to see clean pockets. We gonna talk about how to get pressure too. Okay? But see, we getting ready to go against a guy that I would call an elite thrower. Right now. Yes, I said elite. Right now. There's no separation, especially when you look at his best balls. When you look at his best balls, look at where he's putting these balls, y'all. Boom. Oh, my God. Like, there's no separation, and he putting these balls. Look at this one. He dropped it. Perfect. That was a perfect throw. And I call that type of throw a rim throw. So you need guys who can contest the ball. So how you gonna stop Herbert? How you gonna stop Williams? How you gonna stop Evans? It's right in our face. It's just what we gonna do. That's why I said it's up to us. It's up to us. And see, this is what I'm going to tell you that's making me sick. I've been listening to the media lately, and they doing a whole lot of front office ass kissing. Just being honest. They do, because now they switched the narrative. Their new narrative is, hey, y'all, now listen. This they new narrative. Hey, the other guys just didn't do enough to beat out Anthony Brown in training camp. I wish they did. I wish they did, but they didn't. Listen to them. And all that it is sucking up to the front office because they know the front office likes Anthony Brown. So the media people that we need to be telling you the truth have turned coat. It's a fact. And this is why I can tell you it's a fact. So what was they saying earlier? Who was the talk of training camp and the voluntary workouts? We gonna act like we wasn't hearing a whole lot of noise on the Sean Wright? We gonna act like he didn't make epic noise the entire camp? But now the new narrative is, well, he really didn't beat Anthony Brown out. See, that's why I say, man, y'all got to stay with us, man, the independent content creators, because I'm not getting ready to kiss Anthony Brown's ass for front office. I'm not. The last time Anthony Brown was benched was versus the Chargers in 2017. So just don't let them switch the narrative, because that's what they're trying to do. Well, you know, Anthony Brown, you know, they just didn't beat him out. It's like, damn, for that check, that check better be real big for you to give your whole soul away. You giving away your soul. Like you looking us dead in our eye and you lying. You telling us there's, okay, I'm going to just say it like this and I'm going to move on to the next threat. Okay? They telling us to not to believe our eyes. I'm never gonna let that happen, man. Hold on real quick. My boy Willie in the house. Cause I see y'all comments, man. Y'all know what it is. That's why y'all gotta share this content. Share this, man, cause you not gonna get this from the radio stations. You not. Because they know front office loves Anthony Brown. And they are selling out the first part of our season to be safe with Jerry and Steven. They selling in the South. And they gonna try to put it all on Dak's Zeke shoulders. My boy Willie say, that's what bothers me. How could you feel as a player for the Cowboys when you ball out in camp? Then this. Thank you, Willie. We have proven over the last 4, 5, 6, 10 years, especially the last 4 years, training camp means nothing in Dallas. Our rosters are predetermined. Competition means nothing. They start who they want to start. Only for a few did it matter. Competition helped Cooper Rush, but it don't help other guys. It did nothing for Kennedy. It did nothing for Jordan Lewis. Remember, in 2017, when Anthony Brown was benched, the following season, out of nowhere, they just started Anthony Brown in a nickel. I don't care what sport you played. I don't care. When have you heard of that? When have you heard a guy lose his position, have to be benched mid-game in the fourth quarter of the Chargers in 2017 and just all of a sudden start? And see, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Y'all come here. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what's exactly going to happen. Anthony Brown is going to get cooked again. And when it happens, they go finally start Joseph's, Bosa Man, Nashawn, or Kennedy. And our defense go rocket right up. I mean, rocket up. Our defense with one corner is going to get really, really good. We saw this happen last year. Because who was their pet cat that they was trying to push on us last year? Thompson. You can easily say we lost the first 4 games because of him. Or 3 games. We won one. We won the one on Atlanta. But do y'all remember what they was selling us in the offseason? Do you remember? I remember. They were saying Thompson, he's a training camp, he's balling. And all of us was like, Thompson? Over Ha-Ha? Clinton Dix? Really? Over Luther Kirk? Over Donovan Wilson? All right. Then the film came on. Then we was able to put our eyes on it. And we was like, here we go. Pet cat bullshit. Politics. Favorites. Sons. And he got cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked. Until they what? They finally put Donovan Wilson on the field. And what happened? What happened?
Perfect.
Turn up. The same thing gonna happen this year. It's just will it cost us additional games? Thank you, Craig. Craig, thank you. Come on, Craig. Come in here and preach. Come preach, Craig. Look at this. Look at Craig. This is another example. Xavier Woods. Yes. Missed a whole bunch of tackles, but they kept giving them 9 lives every year. It's called predetermined rosters. So we all know now, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be all the way honest. For some of us, it's sucking the wind out of us. Like we starting, you don't want a fan base that see through you. You don't want a fan base that loses hope. You don't want that. Because we not going to spin. We not going to support. We not going to have that energy and that zeal that comes with optimism. So as I was, because see, y'all remember when I was talking about the 4-3 under and all that kind of stuff, what I kept pushing this button. I kept talking about I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. But then as we was getting in the training camp, I started saying, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid on the front 7, but I got questions on that back 4 because Anthony Brown is still starting. So then by the end of training camp, it's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Yep. So by the end of training camp, I was like, give me that water. Look, water and lemons. I'm not drinking Kool-Aid. Nope. As long as you got your favorites out there, I'm not buying into this bullshit winning us a Super Bowl. Nope. I'm not buying it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna be over here like, we can do it. We can do it with Anthony Brown. We can do it with Zerline. No. We not going to do it as long as Zach Martin is able to dictate what position he play. As long as Anthony Brown able to fail over and over and over and still run out of there. As long as Zerline can literally go through a whole training camp with no competition. Bruh, think about the message that sends to the whole team. When you watch Mike McCarthy fighting for Ben DiNucci, and you really think we go be a close-knit unit? Yeah, we can get hot. We can go on a run, but likely it's going to be fool's gold. Because when you go against the good teams, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to move on. You will not get the best out of Tank. You will not get the best out of Randy Gregory as long as Anthony Brown is on the field. People don't put those two together. Let me take this super chat real quick because I'm going to come back to that point because that's a big point I'm making. It's a big point. He said, like they always say, we like our guys. Yup. And see, the fans, we starting to really see through it. It was a while ago, y'all would have been mad at me. Y'all would have been like, boss, you negative. I don't like your show. You know, I don't like, you know, you got to believe. Nah, bro. No. Actually, what I'm doing is called loyal. Because I'm telling the truth. No Kool-Aid. Water. Real talk. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking this Kool-Aid. Hell no. I'm drinking that. Hold on. We got us another super chat from my boy Sin City. Let me see what he talking about. He say, show some appreciation on this fire knowledge. You be spitting, boss. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, Sin City. Man, appreciate that super chat. And I love the Cowboys, man. So, we got to tell the truth. Straight up. And so, this is what I was getting ready to say, though. That's big. Real big. And a lot of people haven't talked about this, but I got to say this. Everybody talking about we need to acquire a defensive end. We need to acquire what we go do, boss. Boss, who should we get? Nobody. Until they put Anthony Brown on the bench, every quarterback is going to have an easy outlet. All right? So everybody that wanted pressure from Randy and wanted pressure for where was Tank? Where was Randy? Oh shit, they was getting bailed out. Brady was like, oh man, here come that pressure. There you go. First down. 9 out of 10 targets was converted on Anthony Brown. And people like, boss, be quiet. He was the leading tackler. Yeah, because he was targeted, not because he was coming up. He was targeted. The same thing that y'all said about Jalen applies more to him. So y'all want to count tackles with somebody on their back 15 yards downfield? Boss, don't be negative. Water. I'm not drinking it. And remember, the saddest thing is there's a place to where he's actually pretty good. You could move him to the nickel. He play okay. He not a good tackler, but at least he not like he is on the outside. But they just determined. They determined to make him a corner. They just determined. All right. Man, hey, y'all listen. Y'all gotta share this content. You're not gonna hear this nowhere else. Because most people, I'm telling you, they kissing up to our front office. I'm telling you. Because everybody can sense that Anthony Brown is favored. So if you trying to get a dream job working for Dallas or in the media, keep your lips zipped. Because Jerry will say, I don't like your attitude. You remember he did Sean like that on 105.3? Sean called himself kind of pushing back at Jerry. I don't like your attitude. Listen, he wasn't talking to Sean. He was talking to Sean bosses from 105.3 The Fan. He was letting all his bosses know, hey, y'all, listen, y'all get a lot of ratings when I come. A lot of people tune in when I sit down. So don't get tough on me, boy. Don't you ask me no tough questions, boy. That's what that was. That's why I'm telling y'all, super chat's important. And it's not just to me. All the support that everybody does for independent podcasters, that's why. So that we can really tell the hard truth and the real truth, and we can sound the alarm. And that's also why I was so mad at the moral victory Cowboy fans. Because it's like they kept saying, oh, boss, we was close. Stop being negative. It was a good game. Give them credit. It's like, listen, there's only one time I'm cool with moral victories. And Renell was the one who gave me that point on Anthony Brown missing them tackles. What's up, man? I mean, leading tackles because he was targeted. That was Renell. I talked to him about that. He talked to me about that. I want to give him his props for that. But yeah, man, let me go and move on, man, because I get on the soapbox. But no, let me tell you, no. I got to finish this point. No, I got to finish this. The only time I'm cool with moral victories when I know we did our best. None of us, if you got a daughter or a son and you know they quit, you not gonna be cool with them saying, Daddy, at least I was close. Son, you quit. I'm not cool with that. None of us. You didn't put your best foot forward, son. That's what I would say to my son. But Daddy, I was close. Moral victory. As long as Anthony Brown is out there, that is not putting your best. I want to see what we would have done if we would have had Kennedy out there on the Sean Wright. Hold on real quick. Steve Jones with a fat super chat. Here we go. Let's acknowledge it real quick. He say the management kicked Jalen. Ooh, let me take my time and read this, and I'm already liking the high start. Let me read this. I'm gonna read this one slow as silk. Hold on. Let me sip on this water because it ain't no Kool-Aid because it ain't measured. The management kicked Jalen and LVE off the bridge. It's time to keep that same energy with Anthony Clown. I don't name call. I don't want to name call him, but I see what you're saying. The truth has never been validated by ignorance. I agree with everything except calling him a clown. That's it. But other than that, preach. Ooh, I gotta get
Perfect.
You can't, Steven. That's one of the best super chats I had this month. For real. Cause I was saying the same thing. It's like, bro, how could everybody be so mad at Jalen and so loud about it? but so quiet on Anthony Brown. That's all I'm telling you. That's how you know it's some ass kissing going on from the main media. Then they try to play dumb. Oh, they didn't really beat him out. I just got to tell the truth. He really didn't get beat out. And the guys didn't do enough to seed him. I mean, which lie is the truth? Because y'all was show kissing on Deshaun Wright for about 2 months straight. Will he get another interception in the day? Will he break up? Y'all remember when Malik Hooker got the interception and took it back? That was Deshaun Wright who caused that. So going back to Herbert, just real quick, because that whole rant that I just went on was really about him. Somebody say, boss, how you gonna stop this? You need long guys. You need long. Look at this throw. Let me try to pause it. Let me try to put it. Bro, look where this ball ends up. Look at that. Bro, you gotta have somebody long to stop that. Do y'all hear me? Who been stopping that all preseason, all training camp, Deshaun Wright? Going into this game, you need, and see, I'm gonna say it like this. Because I already said it. I'm gonna say it like I said it on Twitter. If they don't play them now, all that matchup defense was just talking. So why the hell you go out there and get you some big corners to say, well, we need to be able to stop people in the red zone. We got to be able to stop contested balls. We got to be able to stop. We can't have those small corners. Y'all been saying that for 3 years and been starting the small corners. Chris Westry is with the Ravens right now as a starting corner. So how do you stop this rim thrower? Okay? And I called him what I mean by that is he can throw the ball perfectly at the rim. He's a rim, like Romo was like that. That's why he works so well with Dez. They throw the ball great. This is not just good throws. This is great touch. This is great accuracy. And people actually, I'm going to be honest, look at that throw, man. Come on. You need somebody long. You need somebody long that can break this up. Anthony Brown is not going to do it. Come on, y'all. Y'all know. We all know. Come on now. One of the other podcasters said, boss, you just got to hope. He called me today. He said, you just got to hope that Anthony Brown play better. I'm like, bro. Nah, I ain't doing that. We know what he is. No, we just got to replace him, bro, or move him inside to the nickel, period. All right, let me finish this point because the game on, and I know how it is. Y'all want to watch this game. And me too, because I need to watch my competition. But thank y'all for everybody that's tuning in while the game is on, man. That's a lot of love. The next big threat. Bosa. Bosa is scary. Okay? And see, I'm going to just tell you, Cowboy fans think it's a game. They think it's a game. They think it's a game, bro. It's not a game. Look at this. Somebody put out there like this cute. Terrence Steele, Jessica Bell, Key and Peele, it don't matter. I'm throwing for 400 yards. See, they think that's cute. See, they act like this game now full of people that'll take your kneecap off. off. And because I was watching the film, I told him quick, boys better stop playing with Bosa on Dak. Bosa turned up versus Washington. He also around the lower legs all day. This is not a game. Run the damn ball. Jeff Kavanaugh on Twitter said today, boss, this is a passing team. I'm like, bro, it better not be Sunday. It better not be Sunday. See, check this out. Like, I'm not, listen, I respect other people's differences of opinion. But hey, man, I just want y'all to watch the film with me. I broke down all of Bosa's pass rushes versus Washington. Y'all tell me how many times he either hitting the ankle at the lower leg or almost hurting these quarterbacks. Let's watch. Watch Bosa to the left. Y'all see that? Watch this one. He barely escaped him. He had to get the ball out because of Bosa. Watch this. Y'all see that? Where did he fall? Y'all want that on Dak? That's what y'all want on Dak with his ankle? That's what y'all want? All the pass happy people? We got to throw the ball people? That's what you want? Bosa is an absolute destroyer versus the pass. He's a maniac. You see how that quarterback had to get out of there because of that pressure? You do not, I'm telling you, you do not want to throw like you threw on Tampa with Bosa as the rusher. You do not. Look at that. Versus Steele. You do not want that. Another, he fell on his leg again. Look at this. I'm not making this up. Y'all see that? Oh, so that's what y'all want on Dak? Man, please. Like, a pass rusher like this can, like, take over a game. They can take it all the way over. Look at this. That's 3 times I counted him hitting him on the ankle. 3 times. So that's what y'all want? This what y'all want? All the people to throw the ball. Throw the ball. We a passing team. Throw the ball. Now, no. So, I'm not just talking when I say run the ball. You see how them quarterbacks got to get out of there because of Bosa and his pressure? Bruh, this is real. And people, our fans playing, think we're a passing team. I don't care. I'm throwing for 400 yards. Throw for 400 yards. Dak, throw it. Okay. So, Steele is getting ready to go against Bosa, y'all. We've seen this before. We walked out there against the Browns and said, yeah, Steele, Myles Garrett, you got him. What happened? What happened? Do y'all remember what Tack McKinley did to Steele? Do y'all remember what Montez Sweat did to Steele? But we somehow think that we should come out there and throw the ball around like we did with Tampa. No. I'm dead serious. Run the damn ball. Yes, Solomon, we got to chip. No doubt. It's no doubt. We got to chip, bro. But I'm going to tell you something else we can do, because I really broke down Bosa film. You know what we really got to do? We need to run right at Bosa. Because I was watching his film, and I just want y'all to watch this. Versus the run last week, Bosa was Clark Kent. Now watch him versus the run. He only played good the first series. That was it. Shannon said, don't bring up tack. It's giving them nightmares. I'm telling you. But see, go watch the film. What you'll see when you watch Bosa as the game go on, because remember the Redskins started running the ball. The more and more they ran the ball, the worse and worse Bosa played. That was a good run. Stop right there. But other than that, the more and more they ran the ball. Look at this. Look at this. Watch Bosa. You see him look up? What is that look? See, that's that look of, I messed up. What did they do, though? They ran right at him. Look, I'm going to show you. Right here. You went right at him. And watch Bosa. He look up like, damn. So, what do you want? Do you want the super pass rush Bosa, or do you want the Bosa that's saying, damn? Yes, Shannon Sharp, you hit it dead on the head. Perfectly stated. And I've never talked to you about this. The film showed exactly what you said. The more they ran, the less effort he gave. Swear to God, I know you watched this game. Because that's the exact same thing I've never talked to you. If you go on my Twitter, you'll see me say that. The more we ran the ball, the worse Bosa's effort was. Watch. Because I'm showing this is a progression of the game. Watch him. Watch. Look at that effort. Bosa bullshit. No hustle. Look at this. Standing around. The more they ran the ball, the worse his effort. Look at him. Look at him. Man, say. So, because people asking me, how do you stop Herbert? How do you stop Bosa? First of all, don't come out with a dumb game plan like Tampa. Don't do that. Don't come out throwing that ball like that. Don't do that. Either run away from him or run right at him. That's how you go at Bosa. You do not put it on Dak. Dak, throw 400 yards. No, not with Zeke in the best shape of his life. Not with Zach Martin back. No. You don't do it. And people think we just talking. Somebody called me a fan today. Oh, the fan talk. Man, you don't know me, bro. Man, I put in a lot of work. I put in more work than you, homie. Oh, fan talk. Man, you crazy. Nah, bro. I'm talking about how to really beat these boys. Another way, and then I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to let y'all have it. Y'all got to remember. Hold on, man. Hold on. Shit. Say Shannon Sharp. My boy Shannon say, "Nah, you preaching, boss." Yeah, man. Listen, bro. Listen. This is another thing you got to do, in my opinion. This came from a discussion I was having West Coast. So if anybody remember, the main reason I was lobbying hard for the 4-3 is because the power of the 4-3 was built on edge, meaning the skill of your edge players. Who is that? Tank and Gregory. So, what is the new strength with both of those guys out? What is your strongest unit? If you thought linebackers, you are correct. So what can we do to generate pressure other than acquiring talent? Because let me tell y'all something. It's too late to acquire talent this week. I'm not hearing it. I'm not entertaining it. I'm not talking about it. Because nobody is going to get somebody on a Thursday and play them Sunday. Why are we even talking about that? The answer for the Chargers have to come from within. Period. So what can we do? The strength is our linebackers. Okay, let's do what we've been doing and seen. Micah need to play outside linebacker, standing up in a 3-4 defense. And give him a chance to see if he is the next Von Miller. He was our 12th pick. He was called the best defensive player in the draft, who was also touted and bragged, and everybody talked about his versatility, and everybody talked about his speed off the edges. Why would we even talk about this week trying to find somebody to come off that edge? So the answer is put your linebackers on the field, all of them. Because now with Parsons in a 3-4 defense coming off the outside, now you got Jalen, LVE, and Neal that can rotate in that middle or play the middle fully. So the strength of your defense, because of the personnel that you have, should switch. It should switch to a 4-3 base mainly to now a 3-4 base. And when should you run the 4-3? You should. Because at this point, we got to see it. We got to say, okay, did Anah take the step? Did the other defensive ends that we acquire, did they take a step? Did Armstrong take a step? The only way you go see it is you got to put their hands in the ground now and run the 3-4. And at the end of the half and at the end of the game, you evaluate which one worked out best. if Micah Parsons was getting after them in that 3-4 coming off the edge as an outside linebacker, then we go weather the storm without Tank. If he looked like he too green, but Armstrong emerge, or one of the other defensive ends emerge, then you run mostly 4-3 as a base with their hands in the ground. And I agree, Shannon. Well, I don't know, Shannon. I don't know. You said on running downs, run the 4-3. I can see that. You know why? I agree with you now. I had to think about it. Because at first I was going to say that 3-4, because generally 3-4s work best for run support, because linebackers able to fill those gaps faster and read and react, even though it's a 2-gap system generally. The 4-3 does make sense on running downs because I think we don't really have a true nasty one and nose tackle for a true 3-4. That's where Shannon, I think you're right. I just had to think about it. At first I was like, nah, but then I started thinking about it. Nah, Shannon right. He right. So I know I went on, but basically I wanted to really break down first the biggest threats that I see with the Chargers, right? And right now, the two people that we can limit if we come in there with a good strategy, I think we should run the ball to limit the super pass rush ability of Bosa. I think that's the key to stopping where he is Superman. And I think we need to also to stop the touch ball ability of Herbert. It's about the personnel that we put out there. And going out there with the right people to bring pressure. Experimenting. Just keeping it real. You got to put Micah on the outside linebacker. Yeah, Tyrone Church. Say, listen. My boy Tyrone said this. Listen, watch this. He said this. He said, I'm going to sound like West Coast. Run the ball at him. Bro, I'm wearing listen, I got two hats. Yeah, both of them say the same thing. Run. I got three hats. I'm lying. I told West Coast, I said, send me every hat you got. And listen, see, those of y'all who know me know that it's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Listen, people that know me, all right, I want to say this. You should know, if you've been watching me for any time now, my boy Star Breezy said I'm going to show love over here too. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. That boy went from Facebook and with the YouTube. I appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Anybody haven't subscribed, or hit that like button. But this is what I want to say. Anybody that know me, you should know that I'm independent. Jeff Kavanaugh went at me today. He wasn't rude, but he was like, we're a passing team. I ain't kissed his ass. I sure didn't. I'm like, man, come on. Like, no, bro. We should be an adaptable team. That's exactly what I told him. We should be an adaptable team. But right now, where we need to adapt is by running the ball. And see, before I even wore this hat, West Coast was trying to get me on the run the damn ball campaign. I was on his show. He said, "Boss, wear the hat. Are you gonna wear it?" I said, "Nope." Right to his face. He said, "What you mean?" I said, "I don't believe in it." I said, I'm gonna only wear that hat when I believe in it. I did that on his show. Most people would have been like, "Well, I'm gonna show respect for the homie. He's my friend. I'm going to my boy Joe Trushina. He went from Facebook to YouTube too. That's funny. I'm gonna show respect to my friend. I'm gonna support him in his campaign." I don't care who you are. If I don't believe in it, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. But stuff started to happen. And as stuff started to happen, it changed me. So let me explain what changed me. It's simple too. First, when Dak started having shoulder issues at training camp, I put on a hat. I was like, nah, I can't have my quarterback not go through training camp and then be like, come out and throw the ball like crazy. Even though we did, I thought it was crazy. All right. But then, now you lose Liel Collins. And I'm supposed to be like, this a passing team? This a passing team. No. No. And listen, when Liel come back, I'm taking the hat off. And I'm going to make me some hats that say, be adaptable. But right now, right. And Shannon, perfectly said. Shannon, you hit it on the head. Boss, I think it should be a week-to-week matchup. Yes, it should be week-to-week. That's why I always said I'm adaptable. It wasn't about we're a running team, we're a passing team. It's what's the smartest thing to do on this particular opponent. That's how I go about it. That's exactly how I go about it. But the last 2 weeks, this team run the ball. Now, I'm going to tell you, if Liel was playing, I would be like, do whatever you want. Yeah. I think Liel can hold Bosa. Throw it. Cool. Whatever. It's cool. But with Steele, bro, and anybody that's on team pass the ball, I guarantee you won't debate me on it. I guarantee you that. I guarantee anybody that's on this pass the ball campaign, you will not go head up with me, and you will not go head up with West Coast. You might as well take a L, because we gonna destroy you. Anybody that's on that pass the ball stuff right now, I guarantee you won't face me talking like that. You won't. You won't go head up with me. You won't. You go stay somewhere else where you safe with that. But you're not gonna come to me with that. No. Cause I'm gonna break it all the way down why it don't make no sense. At all. And I'm going to show you through the film. And I don't care about Bosa. He stopped the run last year and the year before that. I'm looking at this year. This year, Bosa looked lazy. And he got worse and worse as the game went on. So, yeah. So, I definitely wanted to do this show on how to deal with the biggest threats. And I think we clear. And I'm not done. It's a whole lot of breaking down that we got to go through. I never talked about Asante Samuels, who to me was their best corner, right? We never broke down really truly in depth, which we will, Kenneth Allen and the plan on him, how to stop Mike Williams, right? Their running game, how to attack their defense. We never went through any of that, okay? We talked about today the biggest threats, but it's more threats. And it's how do you deal with them, in my opinion, from a matchup standpoint. So, man, obviously, man, thank y'all for staying with Boss Cowboy Sports, man. Y'all voice matter. The most important thing I always say is when you come to this show, it's about being loyal, never devoted. We go tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. We go definitely try to back it up with facts. I'm out.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.